Right. Right. Okay. And then B. Okay, you should specify order of BR2 is 1. Right. So for this, there's a more effective way you can explain it. I mean, you could still explain it verbally, but there's a more effective way. Do you remember what we can do? Say that again?
Why not to calculate it?
Wait, I didn't understand. What did you say?
I need to calculate it for this one.
Yeah, you can write expression for rate in the second, rate in the third, and your NO, the order of NO, you can call it X, and so just plug in, you're gonna have K and then NO to the X and then BR to the first, sorry, BR2 to the first, and the same thing for the third experiment. Plug in NO concentration number to the X and then BR2, the actual numbers, to the first. So
Okay.
you should really write the general expression that I did, but no, it's NO to the X. BR2 is 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, do you know how to solve that? So how do we solve for x? You know, you have to take log of both sides, and then x will come in front of the log. Right? The rule on logs, if I have log of a to the power of b, that's the same as b log a. So, and I'm allowed to take log of anything. So what does it mean when you take a log of a number?
That number to the 10.
No. When you take log of a number, what is it about the number that you're finding?
The number you're raising to get another.
What are you finding?
Because
when you take log of a number, what is it about the number that you're finding?
10 to the what is equal to that number.
Right. So I'm allowed to take logs. I mean, somebody one time asked me, how can you take a log? You can definitely take a log of anything. So you can take log of both sides. Okay, so I would show my work. If I were you, I would write log in front of both sides. But okay. This is not really such a good way to show, because it looks like you're raising log to a power. You have to be very clear. So either do it on the next line or okay. Okay, right. Alright, yeah, this is how you would do it. X equals log of 27 over 107 divided by log of 1/2, and you put your answer. And you can punch it all in as one expression on your calculator. But, okay, so you got 2. Alright. Okay, so part C now. Okay, so you see your error there? You have to have k. You have to have, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, just try to isolate k and write your units. First, write expression for k as a formula before you start plugging in. Okay, right. Okay, so right now your units aren't right. Your units aren't right. The way you're doing it.
I wanted to write.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Because I mean,
But I wasn't sure.
wait, you weren't sure. I mean, you see how this.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to be, if they had to be consistent with this.
No, but
Because
it's
I-
not. No, what your mistake was not. It wasn't just not. It was not the right. You were writing mole as part of the numerator. You had a mistake. It wasn't a matter of the way you're representing it. It was an actual error. Did you see that? Because you started writing, you had like mole in the numerator. There's no mole. You had mole squared maybe in the numerator, and that's not supposed to be there. You remember?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Now this is correct now. Okay. And part Z.
You don't have to care about the orders.
You have to write the rate law based on the mechanism.
Yeah, the slow step, but
So according to mechanism, in the first step, BR2 collides with NO. I mean, if we represent that, I mean, it's just it's a I'm sorry, it's elementary step. So they're saying there is an actual collision. So I mean, I don't know what their orientation is, but this is what they're proposing. Is that well, the point is that it's a elementary collision. They're actually colliding to make NOBR2, and that's the slow process. And the fast step is the NOBR2 collides with NO, and
yeah.
it gets split. You so for a collision, what increases chances of them colliding?
The concentration.
Right. And so that means what should be the rate law for this mechanism? Okay, right. So the mechanism is not consistent with the data, right? According to data, you got this rate law. You got this rate law. According to mechanism, you got a different rate law. So they're not consistent with each other.